Okay, I think I've fixed most of the audio problems, and I think I fixed the video problems. I'm going to run this on my laptop screen instead of my desktop screen. So that should make some differences here. Hi guys, my name is Narzetti, and I'm going to go ahead and hop into some Rimworld. It's been a little while. I figured I would start this as a new campaign. If you'd like to take a look at my other campaign, let me know. I will probably end up putting most of that stuff up on YouTube. It'll be pretty straightforward, not a whole lot of commentary or really anything beyond, just me playing. But if you're new to this, either the stream or the YouTube stuff, I'm just sort of doing it because why not? Seems like fun at the time. Okay, so let's go ahead and do a new colony. Rimworld is it's growing in popularity, I think. It's a lot of fun. It's got 3 different kinds of ways you can play. Crash Landed is where you've got 3 survivors, and you start with a moderate amount of food and a moderate amount of technology already accomplished. The Rich Explorer is where you've got 1 person, but you've also got a quite a bit of resources to start out with, and you start with gun turrets, which is fantastic. Because you don't have a bunch of guns yourself, that really helps to have them right away. And also you get a random pet, so that's pretty helpful. And then Lost Tribe, you start with no technology, but you start with a lot more people, so you get an opportunity to build them up. I think I'm going to try the Rich Explorer and give that a go. It's been a while since I've done one of those. I'm going to refresh my dashboard here really quick, and then see how the stream strength is doing, which looks like it's okay, which means that I'm recording, which means we can move on. So I'm going to go ahead and do the Rich Explorer, and we're going to try and escape the planet. Okay. So Randy Random, Phoebe, Chillax, and Cassandra Classic. So these are just 3 different ways you can play the game. Those give you different kinds of events. Randy Random is exactly as it sounds. He's very, very random. It doesn't matter if it'll mean you'll win or lose. It's all just drama, and so these tend to get the most amount of entertainment for people. I like it myself from time to time because you can have a colony start and die in 20 minutes. And so we're going to go ahead and do that, and I'm going to go ahead and do... I do want to make some progress, so I'm debating between these 2. So I think I'm going to just go with some challenge. I'll go rough. I don't want to go intense. Intense can kill you in less than 5 minutes. I've done it myself, so I will just do that. Rough. Permadeath mode, I'll leave that off in case I want to come back and play again. Occasionally, it's nice to have a reevaluation of the game. We'll go with Keeper. And by Keeper, I mean Kepper. Keeper. We'll go with a moderate size. Now, I understand in this build, so this is Alpha 15. From my understanding, you should be able to send convoys and do some other stuff. So here's the random seed we've got. I want to give my guy the best chance in the world. So we want to find some place with mountains and reasonable growing period. So year-round growing. Sometimes being over here near bays works really well. Other times it's not so good. It really sort of depends. Here we go. So here we've got granite, marble, and sandstone. Granite is somewhat weak, but not bad. It's better for making stuff. Sandstone's not great. Marble's pretty good. Slate and marble. Slate is the strongest of all of the rock types, so you kind of want to grab those. So you can find marble and slate. It looks like we've got reasonable rainfall. Let's see if we can go up here and get year-round growing. Not so much. So it looks like this is our year-round belt. These deserts can be really hard to live in. Let's see. They can be, but sometimes they're really quite advantageous considering the let's see, limestone and granite. That's pretty good. Marble, granite, and sandstone. Limestone and slate. That's not so bad. Granite, sandstone, slate, marble, granite, limestone. Limestone, granite, marble. Pretty sure granite's the one we want. Granite, slate, limestone. Year-round. No marble, so no beautiful sculptures. We're really close to another colony. I've never done one of these. Off on an island, so the only thing that should be attacking you is things that can fly. Theoretically, but you know, we're actually going to go over here, so slate. No, I'm pretty sure it's granite. Granite, slate, limestone. Year-round. We're in the mountains. Very little rainfall. So we have, if there's a fire, it's a priority. I hate that shit. Oh, I hate those kinds of things. Maybe... Oh my god, such limited... This map. It's challenging. '11th of winter to 1st of spring. 605 millimeters. Most all of these are going to require me to basically live hydroponics. Yeah, fuck it. We live, we die, we die. Alright, we're going to go here. Alrighty, so our one colonist has to be really good at pretty much everything. An herb world urchin. Interesting. Oh. Emma Robbins. Careful shooter, lazy. That's not very good. Asthma untreated can be really catastrophic. We do want them to succeed, so we don't want this to just be a straight up death. We want them to be relatively young with a fairly high level of chronological age, which means they're fairly intelligent. At least that's what I've determined. This guy's apparently some sort of rock star genius. So it makes me wonder what you can't cook. So that doesn't help. You can do everything but interesting. Some of these guys are really good, but you fail in at least a few traits. Oh my god, this would be just... It's not very good. Traits, too smart. Apparently. Let's see. Find the first person who's got something in everything. And helps us actually live a bit. Okay, everything but artistic. That's okay. Combat engineer, incapable of nothing. They're abrasive and cold tolerant. You know, that's actually going to work really well for this map. They're not very good at anything in particular, but they can craft, which is good, and they like to shoot and they like to mine. So Amelia Phallus. Good luck. I hope you can train a dog or a boomalope or whatever it is we've got. Okay. The neurotransmitters hollow games at free orgies were never enough for you. You wanted more, the grit and consequence of real life, like they talk about in the history books. You wanted to know what a real challenge and consequence feels like. Now, after a journey of decades in cryosleep, you landed on this unknown Rimworld. Real consequences await you. Yup. And we nailed... Oh, I don't know if I can grow on sand. Oh, wow. We're going to have to hunt virtually everything. Okay, first things first. Let's look at the map and let's see what we got. So, we can grow here. We can grow here. We can grow here. The largest patch for sustainability. I don't even see animals. Okay, I see a mega scarab. Oh, great. Alright. She's not long for this world. This would be a really fast game. There's literally no animals here. And there's no bushes. She's in a desert. So I guess her first thing is eat the animal. Which is a fox. Shit. And outside, it's damn cold, which is fairly... Oh, hey. There is food. There's a single little llama. Or dromedary. Oh, okay. There's a couple of things here. It'll just be thin living for quite some time. You want all of that. Definitely want to equip this. And the first things first, you're going to come down here. This is going to be home. And we know that we won't get attacked from this side. So I've actually got, from an attack point of view, fairly good buffeting, which is good. So we've got batteries, complex clothing, nutrient-based solar panels, air conditioning, good. Microelectronic basics. So the first thing we need to do is get in here and dig out just enough. Starting right here. Have a roof over our head. We'll just start here and we'll cut all this stuff away and then we'll plant out zone area, growing zones. Everything I can dedicate to growing, I've got to grow. Potatoes will be fine for now. So all that'll be potatoes. I need to make another growing zone over here for corn. This doesn't need to be so big. I might be okay as long as I don't get a lot of fellow survivors. It'll be narrow though. It'll be very, very narrow. So this will have to be rice. Why do I not see rice? Rice. Potatoes is fine. Potatoes, corn. And strawberries. I don't have the skill, so we'll go with more potatoes. All of this is corn, so we've got some rice, some corn, some potatoes, some basics. Let's go ahead and ensure that she can pick all this stuff up. Yes. And then we will put together our first stockpile where everything shall go until we knock out some of the stuff. So structure, we want zone area, we want expand roof. Get the roof right there. Okay, so her work schedule. How do I? Got it. Yes. The first thing I really need you to do is grow and construct. For now, do those things. And for the fox, what I also need you to do, needs health training. Oh, you can't rescue. That's not good. I mean, we'll deal with it. We've got, in terms of silver, we've got quite a bit. Food, we've got some. We are equipped, which is good. But to get all the way around here, just carrying wood is going to be pretty tiresome pretty quick. So I'm also going to plant some trees along here, because I don't know if this counts as wood. Maybe it does, I'm not sure. This is my first time playing a campaign in this side of the world. So since she's doing that, now she's going to go plant. We want to do a dangerous and stupid thing, which is, of course, to cut a hole in a perfect area for, defilade. So this is like perfect for keeping attackers at bay because it's thick and you have to go all the way around. There's only one way to go. In fact, I'm going to have to plug that up a couple of different ways. I know that I'll have to go out there eventually, because I'll need to tap that. And I know that there's hidden zones in here. They're here somewhere. But it looks to me like I can tap power here instead and work our way through and then poke out only in one place. Limiting your access, or limiting the ways in which that you can be assaulted, it's pretty important. You want to make sure that you don't get assaulted all of the time, because they will kill you. Getting a bed early on really helps with their overall life. Hey, okay, so we might not be in a world of hurt. We'll just be in an unusually difficult start, I think. But it looks to me like we've got some wood, we've got some basic food. We probably have enough food for one person and the fox. We do want to put that on a 2 and that on a 1. So that'll happen, then that'll happen. Then we'll want you to construct, then mine. So construction's always first. Why the shit is she? Oh, God, that takes a long time. So that's the value here, as you like immediately identify. I mean, look where she has to go, all the way down and around and all the way over here. Until she cuts that out, we're gonna have to rely. No. Chop this wood. Use this wood instead. So we're going to plant some trees in along these zones because, well, we gotta. Okay. Your wood is right here, dummy. Oh, shit. Okay, so you'll find that she's not going to haul. And if she doesn't prioritize hauling, which I suppose I could do now, these packaged survival meals will probably bring us till for a few days. But maybe. No. Are your hands empty? Prioritize hauling. Get that over there. And then as many times as you need to, we'll be just putting stuff away. So I've got 2 stockpile zones. Okay. I need to figure out where I'll put a refrigerator. I'll probably just use this as a temporary outpost while she gets a few crops down. I don't know what the pincushion cactus does, but you know what? She's got a bed indoors tonight for a very early part in the game. This is not bad. Not bad at all. Getting a bed done, great. We have some tech. We will need electricity as soon as possible. And then we'll need to dig. I mean, we're going to end up digging a lot. It looks to me like we've got some steel available pretty much right away, which is good. But we'll make that an outpost. And we'll hold off. We'll let her plant everything and then mine this out and get that done. So, let's go ahead and speed up time. And I'm really hoping Randy here doesn't bash me in the face like in the first night. Because we're on our second day now. She's indoors, which is good. Let's hope she doesn't get frickin' malaria. That's happened to a lot of my characters. They just get malaria. Okay, where are you going? What you doing? Going for a walk. Okay. So you do whatever you want until then. I'm going to tell you you got to work at least these hours. And then you can do whatever you want here. And there. Oh boy, the fox is going to eat a lot of my stuff. Now I'm hoping that her growing... Oh shit, she's going to take a long time. But fortunately, since it's just her, Angie here, we'll probably get okay at it after a little while. They do max out at their skills that they can learn in a day, I believe. I think it's like 4,000 or something to that effect. Right now, she's incompetent, which is not good. But we are getting some food down, which is a good start. These animals along here will come by and actually eat half our stuff. These little scarab fuckers I mean bastards, I mean jackass, I mean little bastards. They are very, very, very tricky because they will start eating rock. So I'm going to hunt this. Yeah, they will attack back when harmed, and they are super vicious. So we are going to hunt that now. Actually, I'm going to set hunting to #1 priority. Shoot it, shoot it. Get good, get good, get good. Yes. Okay, so that's the first thing done, is that we've got... looks to me like... I'm going to delete these for now. This should be enough food, I think, for her. I mean, it is just one person. She's going to eat a really bland. She's going to eat really bland for a little while. And again, we're just going to use this as a stockpile zone. And then we're going to dig out down here because this is a much safer place to be. So we want to mine that out, and we want to make it 3 wide. The reason why I'm going 3 wide instead of any other dimension is because then I'll have enough room if I get any other anybody else joining the colony. So 10 by 10 will be fine. Okay, so you just finished planting all that. That'll get me my food situated. Then hopefully she'll mine up this direction, and then we'll drop some solar panels. And then we'll start getting... It's really hard with only one colonist because they have to do literally everything. And so this will be an abundant amount of food. It'll just take us a little while because she's got to get it down, because some of these things take like the better part of a month or a season to get like fully grown. So we want to get that going right away. And even if we have surpluses, surplus is fine. Come on, Angie. Be great if she got to mining today. Okay, what is your skill now? Are you... Yep, okay, so you're at 2. Your mining is a 3, which means you're going to really learn this quick, which is good. Oh, can you... There we go. Low food, low medicine, needs a meal source. I know, I know. Got 3 there. So you got like less than a week. Got some portion of a season. Our first... Yeah, we're going to let this be a natural defense. Mostly because we don't have any other options. We'll just do that. We'll replace that with a stone door. We'll put up something else there because we'll eventually hack off probably all of this and make it like concave so that way when we are attacked, because that will happen eventually, probably sooner than later. Actually, in that regard, I'm going to move this back to cancel this 2. There. 3 and 4. Oh, symmetry. There. Okay, so it's an 11 by 11 central zone. Awesome. So now she's got her... We're going to go ahead and cancel all this, actually. Let's go ahead and cancel all of that. And this will be reinstalled here. So I'm going to, at this point, let her keep hacking away there for however long it takes to get all of this mined out. When she gets that done, because she's going to hit level 4 here in a second, which means she'll be really, really fast and she'll extract more. Oh, excuse me. Wasn't me. She'll extract more. So yes, we're at level 4. And so notice she's starting to mine faster. That's going to give us some of this granite, which we're going to use eventually in stone cutting. So we're actually making pretty good progress. Her environment's ugly, but that's, what can you expect? You literally just landed on the planet, and her words were, I want to learn how to make all the thing. So that's fine. That's not a problem. We'll deconstruct all of that because we want the wood. So when she finishes that, she'll go up there, deconstruct that. And now, yes, good. So this is what we really needed her to do, is to create this vein, then we can drop the door in. Oh, thanks, that's fine. So she'll get a little pissed off, but she'll be fine. When she finishes, I mean, this will take a little while, but she's actually leveling her. She's leveling up pretty good, and we'll get the first piece of pretty important thing, which is a production. We really need a butcher's table, and then we will need a fueled stove. Right now we don't have the steel. Hopefully she's going to dig all that out for us if she finishes daydreaming. So we've got 6, 10, 13, 17, 20, or 30, 36, 40, 44 wood there. So there's 100. A local iguana. Yeah, hunt that. Just keep your eyes on it. When it comes around, it will attack pretty hard. Even the simplest things in this game, they are ferocious from time to time. So it's important to remember to always respect the fact that even the small guys, like a little iguana, can be really, really dangerous. So it looks to me like our animals are spawning in the map, so we may not be up the creek as I thought we were. And since Angie here is going to go meet this guy head on, hopefully not pissing off these guys. Stand your ground. Stand your ground and shoot the damn thing. There you go. Get that skill up. Yes. Good. Good, good, good. I assume iguana is easy to eat. I don't know. She is not very good at cooking, so... But, on the other hand, she ate a corpse. Oh, she's going to crack soon. Okay, so, alright, get back to doing more important things with your life. Then when you're done doing all of that, need defenses. I know. Then I'll set her to haul, then I'll set her to pick up this sort of stuff, because we'll need all of this steel. I'm hoping she can crack through this and then build the door. The door will be the first piece, but of course we'll put turrets in there, we'll put deadfall traps. Actually, I'll probably end up doing a deadfall trap the entire way. Or making it so that way, when we are attacked, the deadfall trap route is the default route, and not the route that my survivors take. So go ahead and go down there. Thank you for getting some of that limestone done. It is at this point, my dear, that you need to build a butcher's table. You're giving yourself just enough room to do both of those. Actually, cancel that there. Butcher table done. We need the fueled stove. I don't know if I could pick these guys up, and I'll let her finish tearing some of this stuff out, because then I don't have to worry about deconstructing it, reconstructing it, deconstructing it, reconstructing it. And it looks to me like we're actually pretty damn close to getting our first harvest. And I think at the first harvest point, we'll give it a... Maybe if she can just get this first piece in here done, we'll call it a day at that. I mean, as far as I'm concerned, we've had pretty good success on getting access to our resources that we needed right away. We've given her a big task, which is knocking all of this stuff out. She's leveled up on mining. She's leveled up on growing. Her construction is going up. Her shooting is going up. So those things are all really good signs. She's coming down. What is she doing? Okay. And she's not set to haul yet, so eventually she will start hauling everything. Hey, there's our first crops. So she can eat this raw, and she's learning how to grow. So let's see how she is doing. Yeah, she's still really bad at it, but she's getting much better. And for all intents and purposes, if she can get a little way of this knocked out, then I'll be able to drop in the first table. Please go this way. There, that way. Now this way. And then here. No, there. We're very, very close. Oh, goody, goody. So that's our butcher table, which tells me that by default now we are going to have our fridge right here. So that's okay, but she's going to start trying to work on it right now for whatever reason. Okay, orders, mine. All right, because we know that that's where we want them to cook. Butcher. Cancel. To mine out a long door. A fairly sizable room here for food. And simultaneously, we need to get a way to get the refrigeration pumped out and safe. So that'll go there. Okay, right, well, at this point, I'm going to go ahead and give it a, I'm going to watch her finish that up, and then I'll give it a save, and then we'll call this a game. So yes, it looks like she's just about ready. We'll give it a break, and then I'll come on back in a little bit, and we'll see another game. Come on, finish eating your meal. Come on, there it is. Okay. Well, and that is that, guys. I will see you guys next time.